the energy in this area here is of deep despair. Despair. It's like saying, I know that's there, but I feel as if a man's physical, his remains belong there. Mm-hmm. And his spirit, I feel, wouldn't rest properly. Because it's like as if he's flaying himself because he felt responsible. Responsible for what, Sam? For what? Can I say? It's like as if he may have been the head of the house, mm-hmm. and he come in unwittingly, unknowing, what have you, and maybe those conditions of the germs and what have you come in mm-hmm. and devastated this area.
Oh, so he feels responsible for bringing it in the house?
Yes. He's in visitation, but he's still in torment.
Derek had already picked up on the tortured souls of plague victims. Would we encounter other spirits as we continue to explore the abandoned homes of Mary King's Close? Derek wanted to explore more of the rooms in this network, and it wasn't long before he picked up on the presence of another spirit.
Now, I'm very aware of movement, spiritual connection of some form here, and I feel in this area, ooh, okay, yeah. Here, I feel at times there's a lot of shouting, screeching going on in the atmosphere. People will be, oh yeah, I feel that people who would walk in here like ourselves now, they would probably get a feeling thrown to them, you know, don't come in here, that sort of feeling. Mm-hmm. Because if you do, you don't know what you're going to face suddenly. And I feel there's a fear, and there's a spirit person who moves down in these areas. It's a male, mm-hmm. and he's always trying to build this like fear factor to people, and he's going about it in different ways. It's not just one way. It's like the screeching sounds, you know, noises, bangs, and making people feel, especially in this area as well, I feel they probably feel sickly mm-hmm. once they come into this atmosphere. Mm-hmm. Now, especially going towards this area, mm-hmm. more so than there. And it's like a recess or something here. Yeah. And I feel that there, right, in this angle here, this is where this male would do, you know, there'd be definitely a sense of foreboding.
So
here.
Who is he then, and why is he still here?
He's done something, I feel he's done something despicable. He's of mind, a negative mind, an evil source mind, and I would say at this moment in time, I can't say a multiple murderer, but certainly a murderer. Mm-hmm. You know, he's taken souls' lives.
How is he doing that?
I can't actually pick that yet, but mm-hmm. I feel just in this energy here, coming in, not always being here, but so this area could be quiet for, you know, fixed periods, and then suddenly, when he's come in, it's like all hell breaking loose of noise.
Is Sam able to give us a name or a possible date for this man?
Can you, Sam? Can you give me this? Yes. 1651? 1651.
Okay, thanks.
Okay? 1651. Okay. But, can I say this? He comes in here, but he doesn't belong here, he doesn't reside here, he didn't reside here. Mm-hmm. But he comes in.
So he didn't live here?
I don't feel so, no. No. In this area, I'm getting this, my head swirling here.
Your head's swirling?
My head's swirling with, and this is not just residual positive or negative energy as we come in here, but okay. Come on, Sam. Okay. in this area, thank you, at times I feel there's activity, quite a lot of activity in this area, and this activity would confuse, and they've done it to confuse. You're going to think this is absolutely crazy, but you know, as we're coming through here, I saw a mental imagery of a man's face, full beard, bedraggled look, and you know, all I saw was his head. And it's like his head, there's no body. And there's like arms and legs and body torsos. And it's like as if it's in these areas here at times. And if a person was to actually physically see this, they think they were going crazy. Who? Okay. Yes. Away from here? Okay. And what happened to him? I can say it, okay. Thomas, the name, it said Thomas Weir. Thomas Weir. How do you spell that, Sam? Thomas Weir. W-E-I-R. Okay? Yes. And for his deeds, he was an evil one, linked with some form of witchcraft.
Do we know what kind of job he did? It's just purely for sort of research.
What was he, Sam? Oh, Sam says of high office. What do you mean, Sam? A bit more, please. He's now calling him Major.
Major Thomas Weir?
Major, he keeps on saying Major, so I've got to give that. He is a killer. He was a killer.
Is this the man with the beard that you're talking about?
I feel that this is the person I'm talking about now, and he's responsible at times to actually come into this atmosphere, and you see, I also get this feeling he doesn't belong here. He doesn't belong here, but he's in. Yes, for his deeds, he was executed. He was a master of something with witchcraft, the darkened side of the witchcraft. And his energy comes here, and he's responsible, he's the one, Sam's pinpointed him, he's the one responsible for these energies. It's all coming from one person. And he's a sordid soul, he was and he still is. And he, just to frighten, I suppose, or alarm, he'd show his face, then, it's like to me like a severed arm, a leg, and just a body torso.
Is there a year that you can put with this man when he was executed?
Can you give me that, Sam? Come on, help me with this, come on. Go on, you can say 16. Is that 90? 91. 1691.
And that's when he was executed?
Is that when he was is that when yeah? Sam says yes.
Right.
Okay.
Thomas Weir. Okay.
Thomas Weir.
That gives us something.
Okay.
It was time to switch off the lights and turn on the night vision cameras. Whilst Derek prepared to continue his walk around in the dark, we asked guest psychic Derek Ogilvie if he could pick up on the presence of any spirits in the close.
There's a lady here and she is very distressed. She is wanting to clear her lungs. She's very concerned about clearing her lungs, and she's very, very powerful. Now, she likes to be at the top of the stair because she's telling me she likes to watch who comes down here. She doesn't like, she's saying to me just now that she feels that it's a circus. She feels that people are coming down here to pry and to get involved in something that's got nothing to do with them.
What's her name? Can you give us a name?
Shh. Just give me a wee second. Shh. 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 There's something about like Shona or Sheila, right? Now, but when I'm being shown that, it's weird. The accent's very weird. Shona.